Did you know that in a recent report by Forbes Home, South Carolina was ranked as the third most popular state that Americans are moving to? Some of you might wonder what's so great about South Carolina and why so many people are relocating here. Well, I can tell you why. One of the top reasons people are moving here is because of the lower cost of living, but another top reason is because of the weather. The Midlands and coastal regions of South Carolina have a subtropical climate that contributes to mild winters with very little snowfall. In fact, South Carolina gets an average of just 1 inch of snowfall per year. That's much less than the national average of 28 inches of snow per year. So if you don't like snow, just like me, South Carolina may be a great place for you. However, South Carolina receives an adequate amount of rainfall with a statewide average of about 48 inches per year. And of course, with its subtropical climate comes the hot, humid summers. The average humidity across South Carolina is 82.5%, which is relatively high. But you'll only really notice the humidity in the summertime, and the average temperatures don't get too hot or too cold. According to weatherspark.com, over the course of the year, the temperature typically varies from 34 to 90 degrees and is rarely below 22 degrees or above 97 degrees. This milder weather contributes to having all 4 seasons each year. Plus, South Carolina has plenty of sunshine with 216 sunny days per year, which is above the national average. Some people may not like the summer heat, humidity, and rainfall, but South Carolina's subtropical climate is exactly what contributes to the state's natural beauty, which is another reason people enjoy living here. You'll see a wide variety of flowers, shrubs, and trees, including palm trees, pine trees, flowering trees, and all kinds of fruit trees. Just about anything grows well here. My friend Vanessa lives in the Columbia area, and she has banana plants, a guava fruit tree, blueberry bushes, and bamboo in her yard. And she has several palm trees too. I'm not surprised to know that all of her trees are doing really well with our climate here. She noticed a baby palm growing just last spring with no planting or tending, and the baby palm is already taller than she is. Besides all the plants and flowers here, South Carolina also has some of the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains in the upstate and miles of sandy beaches along the coast. You can find some beautiful public beaches in Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Isle of Palms, Edisto Island, and Hilton Head Island. If you ever get a chance, you should visit Hunting Island, which is a 5,000-acre secluded semi-tropical barrier island located 15 miles east of historic Beaufort, South Carolina. This island is where filmmakers shot the Vietnam War scenes in the award-winning movie Forrest Gump. You will see many tropical plants and all kinds of foliage and wildlife at Hunting Island State Park. Although there are no designated swimming areas or lifeguards at Hunting Island, there are beautiful beaches and swimming, boating, and fishing are permitted. On your way to Hunting Island, you might as well stop in Beaufort, South Carolina. They don't call it beautiful Beaufort for nothing. This scenic historic town along the southeastern coast of South Carolina has a lot of historic homes and Civil War history, and is where the Battle of Port Royal took place. Also, many major motion pictures have been filmed in Beaufort due to its beauty and southern charm, and it's the home to celebrities including the late Prince of Tides author Pat Conroy. Speaking of books, South Carolina has been a home for many authors, and the state's beauty has inspired many great stories. In fact, Goodreads.com lists at least 100 books that are set in the Palmetto State. Besides seeing the natural beauty all around each day, another great thing about living here is that the Blue Ridge Mountains and the beaches are never too far. It takes 2 to 3 hours to drive to the mountains or the beach from the city of Columbia, which sits in the center of the state. And besides the mountains and beaches, there are also many beautiful lakes, state and national parks, and scenic rivers throughout the state. For example, there are 3 rivers that flow through Columbia. The Saluda and the Broad come from the northwest and meet downtown to form the Congaree, which continues down into Congaree National Park. Many of Columbia's residents and visitors enjoy fishing, tubing, hiking, and kayaking along these 3 rivers. Columbia is also home to Lake Murray, which spans 50,000 acres. Visitors to Lake Murray can enjoy a wide variety of water sports, including boating, swimming, and fishing, and much more. You can also find a national park and a state park in the Columbia area. Congaree National Park spans almost 42 square miles southeast of Colombia, and it's the largest intact expanse of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest remaining in the southeastern United States. Sesquicentennial State Park is located northeast of Colombia and is affectionately called Sesqui by locals. Sesqui is a spacious green getaway in the heart of the Sand Hills region. According to SouthCarolinaParks.com, once you are immersed in the 1,400 acres of pines, camping sites, and nature trails, you forget just how close you are to bustling downtown Colombia. There is so much more I could say about the wonderful weather, natural beauty, and outdoor recreation opportunities in South Carolina. I've lived here for 10 years and I'm not surprised at all that these are among the reasons that so many people are moving here. Now that you know why South Carolina is so great, would you like to know why some people regret moving here? If yes, watch this video. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you next week.